Hey guys, what's up, Zax here. Today we are here to do my vote for F1 2016 career mode. Which team should I go for? Forgive me because I know literally everyone on YouTube is doing the same sort of thing, but I think it's a good idea to get everyone involved in the series. Obviously, whilst you directly can't play the game for me or all that sort of stuff, you can't directly choose what happens in the career mode. You can choose what team I go for and basically how the career mode starts, how it will go into the future. Obviously each year we might get contract offers which you guys can suggest your opinion on, but for this first season obviously we're looking at hopefully having a good team, maybe not the worst team on the grid. Who knows, what do you guys think? I'm definitely not going to be playing on the top difficulty, I'm pretty sure about that, but we might be able to sneak on legend. I mean, I've always struggled in the past. It's just like I've always been too fast for professional, whatever it was, and then I was always sometimes a bit slow with legend, but I think of recent I've actually managed to step up my speed a little bit, so we'll see what happens with F1 2016. Hopefully keep our fingers crossed we are fast enough for legend difficulty. But what do you guys think? Obviously there's lots of teams on the F1 grid this year which will be interesting to make a career mode round. Obviously probably the most notable ones you maybe think about are Haas, obviously a brand new Formula 1 team. I'm sure lots of people are going to be picking that, so I really don't mind, guys. There's a link down below. Just vote for whichever one you think is going to be most interesting or you think might be a little bit different to what other people do. Totally up to you guys at the end of the day. Also, obviously talking about teams that might be interesting, obviously we talked about Haas there obviously being a brand new team. Manor or Sauber being the slowest two cars on the grid. Which one will be most interesting? Obviously both in financial difficulties at the moment, and maybe for a storyline of a career mode, maybe both of those wouldn't exactly be great, obviously because there's no real sort of idea of them being at the front of the grid and winning races. I mean, it's probably not going to happen. But for a team that also is interesting, technically new as well, is Renault. Obviously after buying Lotus, they're a new team to Formula 1. I think it's going to be one that a lot of people choose as well because it probably does have the best storyline as the career mode. Obviously taking Renault from being at the back of the grid, struggling to get in the top 10, struggling to get anywhere near the having a decent chance at points. I think it's going to be the most interesting, obviously, because people are going to, well, maybe not the most interesting, but it's probably the best story you can tell, because obviously people going from back of the grid, working your way up as a manufacturer team to the front of the grid, it probably makes the most interesting story. If it is what you guys want to see, leave your comment, and also, more importantly, leave your vote down below. It's not going to be like a poll where you have to fill in any details or whatever. Literally, you should be able to click the link, click on the answer that you guys want, or click on the option you guys want. And then we should be able to be all good and ready for the career mode, which will hopefully start up pretty much as soon as the game's launched. I've got some ideas about how I can make it a little bit different. Obviously in the past I've just sort of stuck to your bog standard career mode, obviously with the gameplay and all that. I'm hoping to really put a bit more extra time into it this time, obviously, and try and kickstart my channel again, obviously, because I've obviously done the MotoGP stuff, which has been going really well, but with F1 2015 sort of dying out quite early, I was always like struggling, like, what do I want to do with my channel now at this point? F1 2015 has not really got much longevity in it, but hopefully with this game it looks like it will go on for a long time. Who knows, is anyone on YouTube going to be able to do a 10 season career mode? I mean, I don't think it will be me, but I'll keep my fingers crossed if we can do something like that without rushing it, without making the videos like really low quality. I would like to do 10 seasons, 10 career mode years, but I'm thinking it might be quite unlikely. But nonetheless, leave a comment down below. Sorry I rambled a little bit too much here. I know everyone is doing these sort of videos or these sort of polls, so forgive me. I know a lot of people might be like, what is the point? But the reason I'm doing a video here is because it will get as many votes as possible, which is important to me because obviously I want to get as many people involved in the series as possible. And of course, at the end of the day, I'm not saying I'm 100% going to pick the one that wins, obviously. I'm going to look at the options, look maybe what other people are doing. I don't want to just do the same thing that like 3 or 4 other guys are doing, obviously, because I feel that maybe once you pick a team, it's sort of your career mode, and maybe doing the same as someone else could be a bit, boring, obviously, but it's inevitable. There's only like 11 teams in Formula 1, so it's inevitable some people are going to do the same career modes as others. So we'll see how it turns out, but your vote is very important, so please leave your vote down below, and hopefully we'll get some sort of idea with maybe a week or so before the career mode. I'll sort of end the poll, so keep coming back and voting, or keep coming back with your friends or whatever. Tell them to get involved. I really appreciate it. But anyway, sorry I've dragged this video out long enough. Thanks for watching. It's been Alex Ahmad here. Goodbye. If you enjoyed this video, hopefully you enjoyed what on your screen right now. That's F1 2016 gameplay from Hungaroring. On board looks really good. Also, if you haven't left a like on the video, I'd really appreciate that as well. It really does help me out grow the channel. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. That is linked as a sort of a little button down below if you want to do that. That would be really appreciated. My Twitter and many other social links are linked in the description if you want to keep up to date with all of the new videos. Once again, I really appreciate you guys helping and supporting the channel. It's been the best few months on YouTube for me in terms of enjoyment in a very long time, so I really appreciate your guys' support. That's really helped me through it. So thank you for watching. Once again, I'll see you soon for more F1, MotoGP, and maybe even more. Goodbye.